What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's vlog, for the most infamous thing we're gonna be doing is the top 5 reasons on why you should own a 2022 GR86, you guys. So I've done one of these before for the Lexus and you guys really liked it, so I figured why not do one for the GR86 as well as the 2022 BRZ. So same thing, almost just maybe the front bumper and maybe a little bit of suspension work. But anyways, if you guys are new to the channel, my name is Desmond Simmons. I've been vlogging my car builds and my experiences with my car life for the past 2 years, so we're going on the third, you guys. So hopefully you guys like what you see and going into the future. If you guys haven't seen any of the other previous episodes on like installs and mods and experiences, go back and check that out. It's pretty cool, and hopefully we get you guys to subscribe and join the channel. So without further ado, you guys, let's hop into the top 5 reasons. Oh, but really quickly, hope you guys like that intro. My boy Jordan Allen King, thank you so much, man. He worked really hard on that intro, especially with the little amount of time he had to put it together. So thank you so much, my guy. I really appreciate you. Hope you guys like the intro. Leave a comment down below if you guys like the intro or not. So anyways, without further ado, let's hop into the top 5 reasons on why you should own a 2022 GR86. Alright, so top 5 reasons. Mind you, I've owned the car for a little over 2 months now, and I know it's changed a little bit since then. Wheels, tires, suspension, and some exhaust mods. But I wanted to let you know that none of these are in like a specific order. These are just, you know, things that have come to mind that I feel are like the main reasons on why I'm extremely enjoying this freaking car. So for the first reason, I mean, as you guys can see, look at how good this car looks. When it's coming at you and you see this front end and this GR86 grille kind of coming at you in the front, it just looks so freaking good. I swear to you, I can literally look at this car all day. From like the headlights to the front grille to the body lines that you get, going from the front of the fender all the way to the back of the fender, and as well as a couple other things that I think I'm gonna throw along into the looks category that they did to this car that made it like functional for, you know, certain things. I really like the fact that, you know, along with how good this car looks, okay, a lot of people may say that the taillights look like, you know, Honda Civic taillights or NSX taillights. It definitely grew on me. When I first saw the car, I wasn't too sure about the back end, but as more I started to look at it, the more I started to enjoy it, as well as the functional vents that they actually put in this car. So I really love that the front bumper has vents that are functional for air, and on the side of the fender as well, where the air kind of exits out from the wheel well. I really love that all that is functional. They also added functional aero right on the rear fender, right on top of where the wheel is. So that little piece looks like a fin. That is also functional as well. So I feel like that just goes into the category of how the car looks from the outside. Like I said, a lot of people really enjoy these body lines just off of the fact that it kind of reminds people of a miniature Porsche. If anything, this is like a poor man's Porsche. The car looks freaking amazing, you guys. That is probably one of my top things that I love about this car. Like I said, I could just look at this thing all day. Alright, you guys, so for the second reason on why I think it's really good to own this car is the aftermarket for this car. If you guys looked at, like, basically when this car had first came out in Japan, Tokyo Auto Salon was going crazy with this car. I swear that a lot of companies we know and love, like, you know, Gredi, Various, you know, HKS, and, you know, Cusco, they already developed so many, like, aftermarket parts for this freaking car. Clearly, because of, you know, COVID and everything like that, shipping and stuff like that is still a whole mess. But what I really like is that from the first gen, there's a lot of stuff that transfers over to this gen. So like me personally, I got headers from a first gen, I got a catback exhaust from a first gen, and you know, you could even get coilovers, you can get the steering wheel from the first gen, you can get a lot of stuff from the first generation that links up to this generation. So in times like this, on where shipping might not be in your favor for that situation, you could always go ahead and look at the Facebook Marketplace and stuff like that, and really just kind of use the first gen stuff to put on your second gen. So that is one of the things that I really like. is that there's so many companies already trying to develop so many things for this. Whether that be like a turbo, whether that be updating certain parts that the company has already made for the first gen and they're just updating it for the second gen. I love the fact that I can really just kind of go in on this car as soon as I get it, and stuff is affordable. The parts are definitely affordable in my perspective, I think so. But this car looks so freaking good on some aftermarket wheels and tires and suspension. I mean, like I said, I've only had this car for like almost 2 months and I'm already on bags. I already have some Rotiform Tough R wheels, you guys. So if you guys, you know, take a look at this setup, it is amazing. Now, this is a little bit of a hot boy stance, but you know, something I'm getting used to myself. But I think it looks freaking great. A lot of people, you know, give me thumbs up, say that it's great too. So that is one of the major things, you guys. For the third reason on why I think that you should own one of these GR86s or BRZs, aside from the affordable parts, you guys, the price point on this car is so affordable. The entry-level sports car, you guys, that a lot of young people can kind of hop into and have a lot of freaking fun in, and as well as, you know, some older cats that might need like another daily and just want to have fun in their daily every day. And so I think that the price point on this makes it one of the top things why you should purchase this car. I just looked at the Z. The Z is starting from 40 going up to like 50. The Supras, they're up there in the 50s to 60s, you guys. A lot of newer cars that are also coming out with manuals, they're obviously more expensive than this car. Obviously you get what you pay for or whatever, but I think that every single penny that this car is worth, I think is worth it. So from my personal point of view, obviously the market is pretty crazy right now, you guys. I do understand the markups. I paid a markup price and I had to go to Vegas just to find a manual 2 months ago. So a lot of people still can't find their car. They're kind of getting messed up with the pricing. I completely understand it, but I really wanted the car. I had the money, so I ended up going with it, you know. So 38, I ended up putting 9 grand down. Walked out 29,000, basically what the car is worth. I understand people getting different deals. That was just my personal experience. If you guys want more detailed on stuff like that, I do have a video that I'll pin somewhere in this scene right now for you guys to go and check out the overview of the car. But yeah, so I think that this car is a wonderful starting price. There's tons and tons of options out there. Like I said, this is very affordable if you're looking for something a little bit on the newer side and that you can kind of get in the manual. So that, to me personally, is a big plus. Great price. Okay, so for the fourth reason, we gotta step into the car, you guys, because this is probably one of my favorite reasons on why I bought this car. All right. It is the fact that we got a 6-speed manual, you guys. So like you guys all know, this car comes in both automatic and manual, and we all know that the manuals are kind of going extinct, you guys. They're not making as many manuals as they used to. So the fact that, you know, Toyota, Nissan, these companies are coming out with a new manual cars is freaking awesome. That was one of like my main things on why I wanted to buy this car, is because obviously it was affordable, but it also came in a freaking manual, guys. Like, this thing is like butter, dude. Like I said, I haven't had many or driven many manual cars, but holy crap, like, some people don't like how long the throws are, so they throw in a short shifter, which they already have plenty of them out. But man, like, to me, I had a manual G37. If you guys remember that was very short-lived, but it was a lot of fun, and it just definitely didn't feel as smooth as this transmission. So that is one of the main freaking things, you guys, is, man, this is freaking manual. Like, 2022, and we're getting new manuals is awesome. Also throwing in there that I feel like these cars are going to be like the last like hoorah when it comes to like gas-powered manual cars. And I think that this car, depending on how many gets made for, like, you know, the years to come, which I don't think is going to be very many, I think this car is going to go down as really legendary car. That's just me personally. That's what I think. So for my fifth and final reason, one of my funnest reasons, is that this car's handling. This car freaking handles amazingly, like daily and tracking. Perfect. It's like the perfect daily and track car if you want to do both with this car. So good. I mean, obviously the fact that it's manual really helps that fact, but the suspension is so freaking good. This car is so easy to swing around and to, sorry for the wind, this car is so easy to like swing around and handle, you guys. Well, I think I could show you better than I can tell you. 1 second. Yeah. That is going to conclude my top 5 reasons on why I think that you should buy one of these cars while you still can, you guys. I understand that they're still hard to come by, and maybe in the spec that you're looking for or whatever. Maybe if you can, just be patient and try to pick one of these up when you guys can. As well as the BRZ. If you guys think that there's other spotlights or other reasons on why you should own this car, go ahead and leave it in the comments down below. I would love to like hear what you guys think, your guys' opinion on whether you guys think that this car should be a sought after car, or you know, for the price point maybe you should wait for the Z or the Supra since they're coming in manual, whatever. Honestly, I was in between as well, so I completely understand if that's your reasoning. But I think for the price point and for what you can do to this car and for what this car is going to be in like the next 5 to 10 years, I think that this car is definitely worth it. So hopefully, if you guys are thinking about making a decision on picking one of these up, hopefully I helped you guys make that decision or come closer to making a decision. If this is you guys' first time to the channel, please be sure to like and subscribe, you guys. It truly is helping us out. We're growing by the day, and it's really dope to see where we've started and where we're going, and it's gonna be a good time. I can't wait for the future. One more thing, you guys, one more thing. If you guys have been watching the channel already, totally forgot to show you guys that I had gotten a new lip. So it's just temporary. It's not gonna stay on forever, you guys, but I wanted to show you that I had ended up getting this lift from AutoWorks SoCal, located in Riverside, California. So my boy Alex that works there, man, he makes these custom to the way your front bumper looks. I'm pretty sure if you guys have been following since the Lexus, you guys might know what I might be referring to. So I'll go ahead and link his shop in the description down below, or I'll link his Instagram so you guys can hit him up and maybe get some of that stuff done. He does tons of other stuff, splitters, he does side skirts, he does, you know, diffusers, he does, you know, underglow, he does a ton of stuff. So wraps cars, he does a ton of stuff, you guys. So I'll link his description down below if you guys want that. With that being said, make sure you guys live long and prosper, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.